A very good morning, students. Namaste. I'm Dr. Shruti Mishra. I'm Assistant Professor at Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Today, we will going to discuss about the employee welfare. So, employee welfare means it is an effort to make the life worth living for the workmen. So, basically, it's an effort by an organization uh, for employees to make an effort that they can live a very happy life in their life. So basically, it according to the Toad, employee welfare means anything done for the comfort and the improvement, intellectual or social, or the employees over and above the wages paid, which is not necessarily of the industry. So basically, this is employee welfare. Employee welfare, there are certain features of employee welfare. The first one is employee welfare is a comprehensive term. It including the various services, facilities, amenities. Amenities means the facilities basically. The organization has given certain benefits to the employees. So that is called basically the amenity means provided to the employees for their betterment. uh, the basic purpose is to improve a lot for the working class. Employee welfare is a dynamic concept. Employee welfare means its measures are also known as fringe benefits and the services. Welfare measures may be both voluntary and statutory. So now, what will be the objectives of the employee welfare? Employee welfare is an interest of an employee, is an interest of the employee, the employer, and the society as a whole. The objective of the employee welfare are first one can be it helps to improve the loyalty and the morale of the employees. Welfare measures help to improve the goodwill and the public image of the enterprise. It helps to improve the industrial relations and the industrial peace. The last one, it can help to improve the employee productivity. Now, what will be the types of the employee welfare? There are two types basically. First is intramural and second one is extramural. Intramural spelling is ENTRAMURAL, intramural, and extramural is EXTRAMURAL. So this is basically intramural and extramural. Intramural means it provides there are certain facilities which has been provided in the or within the organization. Those are called intramural. Extramural means those activities, those welfare facilities which are provided outside the organization, those are called extramural benefits. So intramural covers the canteens, the crutches where the females can or the working women can keep their babies safe in the organization where they are working. So those are called crutches. So canteens, restrooms, creches, and uniforms, these are called intramural facilities. Now we'll come to the extramural. That can be the housing, education, child welfare, leave travel facilities, interest-free loans, workers, cooperative stores. Cooperative stores means those stores from where the employee can buy the things on the certain less prices, which are only for the organization's employees. So those are called workers cooperative stores. Now vocational guidances means those who want to or those employees whose children wants to work in the vocational courses or who wants to join in the vocational courses can get the guidance from the organization as well. So these are called the intramural and extramural types of employee welfare. Now the other ones are the types of the welfare. Employee welfare will be the statutory welfare work, like comprising the legal provisions in the various pieces of the labor legislation. Voluntary welfare work, it includes those activities which are undertaken by the employers for their voluntary work, different ways of social statutory provision in India. So these are called basically statutory and voluntary. And now there are certain theories of the employee welfare. First one is police theory. Police theory says that it based on the contention that the minimum standard of living is necessary for the laborers. Here, the assumption is that without policing, that is, without the compulsion, employers do not provide even the minimum facilities for the employee workers. So employee welfare has the first theory, that says the police theory. Police theory means that there should be a compulsion on the or you can say the compulsory notice on the employers that they should provide minimum facilities to the employees, or the minimum, you can say the minimum benefits to the employees, so they can live their life at least in a very normal way. Second one is religious theory, that says that it is based on the concept that the man is essentially a religious animal. Third one is the philanthropic theory. Philanthropist theory says that the man loves for the mankind, and philanthropy means loving the mankind. So it is necessary for them to provide the employee welfare to the each and every employee in their organization. Next one is trusteeship theory. Trusteeship theory says that this is also called the a paternalistic theory. Paternalistic means fatherly theory, where you can say that the organization deals or organization behave as a father for their employees. So it is a paternalistic theory which says that the industrialist or the employer holds the total industrial estate, properties and profits acquiring from them in the trust. Next one is public relation theory. This theory provides the basis for the atmosphere of the goodwill between the labor and the management, and also between the management and the public labor welfare programs. Under this theory, worker as a sort of the advertisement and help an organization to project its good image and build up and promote the good healthy facilities to the employees. So this is basically about the we have learnt about the different theories and different topics about it, and next we will discuss about the some other chapters that we need to cover. This is basically the very last topic, so we need to cover this at the most. So employee welfare has been completed. Some of the chapters like health, safety regards are related to employees has been left. So we'll study those in the next video. So thanks. I hope this session was very informative for you, and this session is powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. If you have any query related to this particular video, please do let me know in the comment section below. And if not possible for you, you can WhatsApp me or you can message me up, as we have a WhatsApp group as well. So there's no worry about it. Right, student? So thank you so much. Have a great day.